Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our bubble. My name is Katie. Thanks for joining me today. I am in the garden this morning, even though it feels like it's a million degrees. We're only around 80 degrees this morning, but we are at 90% humidity. I've been out here, I don't know, about a half an hour. I'm dripping. But I wanted you guys to see how much things have grown, not including the weeds. This is the time of year that I get overrun by weeds, and it's just quality control at this point, and picking veggies as they come on. But if you all didn't watch the video, I'll link it at the end of this one. We used a yeast mixture, just yeast and water, like you would make bread with, and we poured it on all of our plants. And look, it was just a week ago, and I'll put a picture up. I can't believe how much they've grown. I've already tied them up once, and I'm going to tie them up again today. These are looking great. These were all volunteer tomatoes that came up out of my compost, which I'm very grateful for. They look beautiful. My main tomato patch, I managed to spread rust fungus all over them. It's been extremely rainy this summer, so I've been trying to treat that. And our hydrogen peroxide mixture, which is in the same video that I'll link after this one, worked stupendously. I have sprayed it on the tomatoes twice. I'll let you take a look at them as well. And I want to show you the sweet pea tomatoes are turning red, and I'm super excited about that. They are literally the most worthless tomato on the earth. So our tomato plants are looking a lot better in this section. Before, they were covered in the rust fungus, which, here we go, looks like that. Spotty, makes the leaves turn yellow, and look, it even like will get on the stalk of the plant. Move it, leaf. So our hydrogen peroxide mixture it's working great, and it has stunted our tomatoes a little bit, but they're bouncing back. There's lots of big, new, tall growth, and I guess, thank goodness, my growing season is longer. They're doing great. I don't normally get tomatoes until like August and September. They are a fall plant here, unless you start them really early, and I normally don't. And from what I've noticed, it doesn't make a difference. It has to do with the heat and things of this nature. But the one thing that's done really well this year is the marigolds. Last year, I couldn't hardly grow marigolds, and this year, I am literally cutting them away. They are just massive. But something I noticed that I thought was really fun was this marigold. Look, it's fuzzy. So I will definitely be saving some of those seeds. We've got yellow ones. The big ground bees have definitely been enjoying the marigolds. But I wanted you guys to see my sweet pea. I've already picked a few. See? That's as big as they get. They turn red. Like I said, kind of a worthless tomato, but fun to throw on a salad or two. The sweet potatoes have been doing very well. It's not quite time to dig them up just yet, but don't worry, I'll bring you guys with me. And then over here, I know this looks like a big old mess, but it's not. It's all sweet potatoes and volunteer tomatoes. I have been throwing compost in here. Well, that's not. This winter. And it's just out of control. You can't see it, but this is a raised bed that we're actually going to tear down and try to redo. My husband is going to help me. We also have to redo all the fencing this year, and things are going to get cleaned up this fall. It's just, I can't stand it. So here's our pumpkin. And I'm just thrilled that I was able to save one from the borer weevil. In case you didn't see, right here is where the borer weevil went in, and here. And because I did not treat my stalks, I forgot. Shame on me. So the borer weevils attacked this one as well. But I managed to dig the borer weevil out. Looks like it is dying back. But the pumpkin actually, after I dug out the borer weevil, it has doubled in size compared to what it was. So a little bit's better than nothing. And then this one has new growth. It's doing great. So I'm hoping to get maybe a couple of pumpkins off of it. We still have a while for the pumpkins. The one I actually have has come very early. And then people usually give me pumpkins because they know I can it for the dog. The butternut squash have also doubled in size. I have to come out every day and train them a little bit into our fence. I just can't say enough good things about the yeast mixture. Okay, so I just noticed this. I just checked all these the other day. It goes down. I wonder if it's hiding in here. Oh, I see it. There. There it is, right there. Ooh, nasty. Ugh, these things are so creepy. Oh, and it's on one with tomatoes. Whew. It's moving. Yuck. Okay, here, just sit still. Ugh. Yuck. I really don't like these. Ugh. So I've been checking these plants every day, and I just can't see those things until they've done damage. So, and it was hidden in the giant marigold anyway. I'm gonna make sure there's no more. Goodness, it's like I broke the marigold. We'll take this in the house. I don't see any more. And I didn't see any more damage on any of the other plants. So that's 3 this year I have found on 3 separate plants. Usually you'll kind of get them all on one plant. Oh well. Something else that has grown tremendously with our yeast water is the loofah gourd plants. They literally have doubled in size. I can't believe how fast they've grown. Our little watermelon's doing well. It's growing just about every day. We're going to tie it up a little bit. Because see, I don't like how it's growing in between the fence here and the post. It'll end up getting stuck. There, that at least gets it to where it's growing outside of the fence a little better and gives it a little support. So that'll do for now. We'll probably replace this with something else as it gets bigger. Hopefully it gets bigger. Something else that is getting ready to pop up all over the property are the magic lilies or pink ladies. Different people call them different things, but in the spring, all around this tree was just huge green foliage, and all the foliage dies back, and then all of a sudden, now towards the beginning of August, you get a shoot just out of nowhere, and it puts off this pink lily. So I literally have these planted everywhere. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope that all of my progress has encouraged you to use the yeast mixture as fertilizer instead of buying a store-bought. The store-bought fertilizer just does not work as well for me as the yeast mixture, and I'm thrilled. So Kevin also says hello, but we hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.